So in the previous video lesson, we have talked about creating surfaces, and in this video lesson, we will learn about solid editing in AutoCAD 3D. So let's get started. Now in AutoCAD, there is a specific command which will be able to edit everything related to solid object, namely edges, faces, and the whole body of the object. This command is called solid edit command, and it comes only when using the command window and keyboard, and the command is quite long and tedious. So to make your life easier, AutoCAD has customized all of the solid edit option in the ribbon interface. So let's go to the home tab and find the solid editing panel, and here you can see a whole bunch of tools to make editing to your solid. So let's click on this flyout, and you can see different type of solid edit options like extruding faces, taper faces, and we will talk about these in a moment. So first let's make some geometries like a box, also a pyramid and a wedge, in case they might be useful while making edits. So let's go on this flyout and select extrude faces. Now let's go to this box and select this face, which is the upper face. Click enter. Now you need to specify height of extrusion. You can do it manually by clicking the required height in this workspace, or you can type the height directly in this command line. So I'm going with the manual way, and let me enter the angle as 20. So we have now extruded the top portion of this box, and you can see that the portion is now extruded and of 20 degree, which is this 20 degree in this face and 20 degree in this face, and a total of 40 degree in this vertex. So let's press Ctrl and Z to go back to its original state, and let's have a look at the second option, which is taper faces. And let's select this face, and what this command does is create an inclined face using 2 points. So the positive angle means the face will incline inward, and the negative angle means it will incline outward. So let's press enter and specify this base point as this and another base point as this, and you need to enter the taper angle, which is 50, and you can see that the face has been tapered at an angle of 50 degrees or 50 units. So now the third type of edit option is move faces. So before going to that option, let's press Ctrl and Z and select this face, press enter, specify the base point of displacement and the second point of displacement, and press enter. Let's go to move faces, select this face, enter this point as the base point and this as the final point, and we have moved the face along this direction. Now the next option is copy faces, and what does is creates copy of a solid using a base point to produce a region. So it's same like the move faces, but it makes copies, whereas in case of move faces, the whole object moved without creating a copy. So now you create offsets. Let's have a look at this option, and let's select face. Let's select this face and select the offset distance manually, and this object has been offset at a distance specified by the user. So it is slightly different compared with the extrude command, because the offset command can set both planar and curved faces. So in this case also, if you include positive set of offset value, then the volume will increase, but if you give a negative offset, then the volume will decrease. So let's go back and create an offset to this object. Let's select this face, specify this point, and the offset has been done. So let's have a look at the extrude face. Let's try to extrude this face. So you cannot extrude this face because it changes its dimension as you move. So there is another option which is deleting faces. With the help of this, you can delete a solid face, and this process will not work sometimes if you delete a face, because AutoCAD will not be able to close its gap. Hence the process will not go on, and you need to first fill up the gap. Now the next option is the rotate faces option, and in this case you can rotate the faces as per the angle input by the user. Now let's have a look at the color faces. Let's select this face. Let's select yellow as the default color, and you can see that we have made some color changes to the topmost face of this box. Now there are other options of modifying, which includes 3D move, rotate, and scale, and we have talked about these different commands in our previous video modules as well. And these options are available in the modify panel. So you can select an array like this. You can make an array of the selected 3D object, and this array creation tab looks similar to the array which is created in the 2D view as well. You can make changes to number of columns, number of rows, distance between the columns and rows, total distance between the columns and the rows as well. So you can also rotate 3D object. Let's select this object and select this as the base point, and you can make rotation at a desired angle. Let's type the angle as 200 degrees, and this object has been rotated. So this is all about solid editing in AutoCAD 3D. See you in the next one. And in the next video we will make a 3D object which is a water tank and a window. So hope to see you in the next video.